Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I hope your Juneteenth was fabulous. I hope you got out there and shown your support for such a great opportunity to recognize that period in time where everyone became aware of our freedom on Juneteenth. And I'm not going to elaborate too much about that because I made a whole video on that yesterday on my YouTube channel. So go there if you want to hear more about my thoughts on Juneteenth and why certain people did not want to acknowledge it. That's not this channel. That's not this video. I'm sorry. And I'm not going to edit it because I'm not perfect. So some videos are just going to have typos in it, and I'll be editing all day. And for the sake of time, I'm just going to get right to it. So my video today is quiet luxury or bring on the bling. I think that the fashion industry has been put in a chokehold by Coach. I think when Coach landed, first they started with the Tabby and the different Tabby products, as far as the backpack and the small compact size of the Tabby, and then it goes up to a larger size. Um, I think that's when Coach started making their impact again, as far as being um, like, hey, don't forget about me. We're still out here coaching. And Coach has always been that brand, that recognizable brand, whether you're up um, from the rich and famous or just the average person, because they have their luxury bags or products can touch just the average person, and they do have higher upscale bags as well. Um, a lot of people are not aware of that, but Coach can go up in the thousands in some of their handbags, right? But for the most part, the most that you would probably pay for an average Coach bag, not through the Coach outlet, because it would be much less, but just at the Coach store in general, you're probably going to be looking at anywhere from either 300 to probably like $900. That's not even $1,000. Probably within that range, you'll be able to go in there and come out of there very happy. And I think what Stewart, the designer in the room at Coach, who was someone who has worked with Louis Vuitton, who has worked with Calvin Klein, who was at Louis Vuitton at the same time that Marc Jacobs was at Louis Vuitton, and they did a lot of collabs together. And he went to Coach, and he in the room. I'm paraphrasing. I can't quote his exact words, but let's take this up a notch. And he's been taking it up a notch ever since. A lot of people are believing that Coach is the one that started this bling my bag thing, and it is not true. Coach is the one that brought a lot of people attention to it because of the bulkiness of their decorations on their bags. But let me just tell you, quiet luxury and bring on the bling are in a fight, in a lane fight, like which one, and y'all know me. I love luxury handbags, so I'm with both. I love the quiet luxury and I love the bling. So I'm going to give you an example, because I'm going to show you a few bags that get away with just being simple and quiet luxury. I could bring out a lot more, but I don't want to make a video longer than 20 minutes, right? Because after 20 minutes, people kind of tune you out. I don't want to be that long today. So I want to get right to it. So the quiet luxury is something like one of my favorite bags. Y'all have seen it a million times. The Bottega Veneta bag. This bag would not, it's the Bottega Veneta large hop bag. Very large capacity, very great traveling bag, everyday bag. Absolutely love everything about this bag. This bag is fabulous. Oh Lord, I got my favorite candy in here. If you guys don't know, Hi Chew is my very favorite candy. I had no idea I had some of those still in this bag. I don't know how that happened. Must have been the last time I carried her. But this one is the beautiful Quiet Luxury. If you didn't know this brand, you would think that this is an average hobo bag. If you were not aware of Bottega Veneta, because it's quiet. There's no branding on the outside. The only branding is on the inside of the bag, on the zipper part right here, which you can't really see it because it's just a chocolate bag, and I've already shown it to you guys before. And where else is it seen? I think that's it. Got money. And this is all my good stuff that came with it. I always keep that kind of stuff handy. But I think that's the only way. Oh, and the tag on the inside. But I'm not going to do all that, guys. I've done a full video on this bag. I'm only showing this bag to show you the beauty of Quiet Luxury, and a lot of people are swaying this way. They want the high end, they want the luxury handbags, but they don't want it to be so pronounced. I'm with the pronounced, and I'm with the Quiet Luxury. I like both. I love the Louis Vuitton monogram, but I'm good with Louis Vuitton, just a leather bag Louis Vuitton. I'm good with either one, because I like handbags, so I'm versatile that way, and I'm a Libra as well, so we got to balance it out. We don't just stick to one avenue when it comes to certain things. Yeah, my hair, it'll be different the next time you see me. Just putting that out there. But, so, Quiet Luxury and the bling, I don't think there's a reason why anyone should win that fight. I think there's a lane for both. And I think there's the average person that may not want to be so pronounced. And then there's the average person that love the bling out. So let me just show you guys what I am talking about. So on the Coach, and my mom always asks me about this. My mom and my sister, why do you have an apple on your bag? Coach brand is New York, right? Coach New York. This is a similarly basically the Big Apple. I can't get my words out today for some reason. I should have did this video before I ate lunch. Lunch was incredible. Me and my husband ate lunch out today, but anyway, that's a whole nother story. So the apple represents Coach New York. The Big Apple. Other things you're going to see, like the pretzel, the cherry, all of this is in representation of New York, because that's what this brand is from, New York, Coach New York. Of course, you're going to have different areas all over the United States where Coach is developed and made and all that, even outside of the country. But for the most part, Coach New York is the brand. Right? I don't want to go that deep into it because that's going to change this whole video. But yeah, so this is one of my blinged out bags, and I'm just going to go through the different brands. I don't have all of the brands that I have blinged out. I may have one or two of that brand, so you can see how the blinging has have legs. But I have changed this Empire bag in the navy. This is a size 40. I have changed her design on here with the different chains probably about 5 times since I've had her, and I've only had her since February. And she'll be changed out again. I happen to like this. It's not too much. I have seen people go too far, but it's their preference. It's your own. And one thing, as I'm showing different bags, I'm not going to just hold this one because the video will be too long. One thing I want to say, is the blinging out personalizes your bag. You can have the exact same bag as someone else, but because you personalized it to fit your taste, to fit the way you would like to present your bag, it gives it a different look. Just like this Speedy black softy bag. I absolutely love my Speedy softy, and I gave her a total different look. None of this, only thing that came from Louis Vuitton on here is this, and of course the chain came with it, and the tag, which this does not look like the right tag. I might have put it on another bag with the black and silver on it. This looks like the tag for another Louis Vuitton bag I have, but it might be the right one. I'm not sure because I don't carry her. I don't carry this one enough to know. I do carry her, of course, but I don't carry her enough to know that if this is the right tag or not. And I'll just look it up. It doesn't really matter for the sake of this video if it is, but she's blinged out. This is not how this bag is featured. This bag only comes with the chain. I don't want to misrepresent Louis Vuitton and think you're going to get all this bling on it if you buy it, especially for the ones that like quiet luxury. It only comes with the chain and the tag. Everything else it doesn't come with. It doesn't even come with this extra strap right here. I added this strap. This was from my Why Not bag, and I thought it looked good with this bag. The actual strap, the bandolier strap that comes with this is not the bandolier that you normally see with Speedy, like in the flat leather. It's more like a barrel sort of. It's different. Either it's one of these straps that either you like it or you hate it, and a lot of people don't like it. I don't have a problem with it because it's very comfortable on the shoulder, but it is different than Speedy. It's very different than Speedy. Um, and I think that's why they did it. They wanted to give it a different look. But yeah, so this is my Speedy bag. No one else's will look like this because this is all that I put together myself for the Speedy. I blinged out my bag, gave it a different look. It's the look that I wanted. So the next bag, and it's fun. It's actually fun, guys. It can be, don't get me wrong, it can be expensive. So a lot of people want to say that Coach is the one that started this. Coach is not the one that started it, because I have been blinging out like my Louis Vuitton bags, and not necessarily YSL, because a lot of my YSL bags are not that big, and like the biggest one that I have, it doesn't need chains hanging off of it. It's a travel, it's such a big bag. But Louis Vuitton has been giving us bling for years, baby. It's just not an oversized amount of bling. This bag right here, the Dauphine, the soft Dauphine bag with the monogram, is everything. This is one of my favorite bags from Louis Vuitton. I absolutely adore this bag in every sense of the word, but it's blinged with the gold chain. The thing about this gold chain that comes with this beautiful bag is this also can be a necklace. We can wear this as a necklace as well. This is removable and it's extendable. I've already featured her when I first got her. I went through the whole unboxing on YouTube. If you want to see the unboxing of this bag, which I had so much fun unboxing, you can go to my YouTube channel. But Coach was not the one that started the bling. Again, they are the ones that's being most featured now, because most all handbags always had something hanging from their bag to give it their special look. Coaches always had like their tag hanging from the bag, because everybody know Coach has luggage as well, like Louis Vuitton. So that has always been their trademark. But to bling it out and give it all that, if I was wanted to accredit a luxury handbag brand for the bling, I'm gonna honestly say, and it's gonna sound like a contradiction, but it's not, I'm gonna give it to Balenciaga. Balenciaga with their city totes and their city bags and all of that. When they came out with the bling on this bag right here, it changed the whole concept of blinging out your bag. It changed the whole concept. This bag shut it down for a minute. Everybody was after this bag. It's a sought out bag. It's a sought out bag. This is the Balenciaga Bel Air bag, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It has been compared to Hermes. It is interchangeable. I don't open it up the way. That's why this side is still folded in, because I don't carry it open wide. It is a very, very large bag. But I really believe that with a combination of all a lot of luxury handbags that's been selling different products to hang off their bags, I think when Balenciaga came out and they start having bags that either was sold with chains hanging from it like this, I believe it's Balenciaga. I believe other brands said, okay, so they're making money off of their chains and selling all these extra products for their bags. Why don't we just catch on to that? And a lot of handbag designers have been doing it for a while, but I think Balenciaga is the one that up the ante on it. Here's another Coach bag. This is the L'Oreal in the stone color. I have the two blings hanging from, these are actual two different chains hanging from it, and then I have the black apple hanging from it. No, I do not buy. Somebody asked me, do I buy accessories every time I get a new bag? Sometimes I do, depending on the bag. Like with the Speedy Soft in the silver, I didn't have that much silver. I lucked up and had another silver, a black and silver tag for another bag that I had. I can't remember the name of it. And then I had that Why Not bag with the silver chain on it that kind of went beautifully with the Speedy bag. But everything else is hanging on the Speedy bag came from either Amazon or Etsy. The bling on here came from Coach. Beautiful, beautiful. You can't really tell, but this is rose gold and this is yellow gold. They're not the same gold, but it don't really stand out on here. And I like that it doesn't stand out. But they're not the same gold. You can't really tell by on the video. But this is another hobo bag that I blinged out. It's a Coach. And here's another one. This was the Boston bag from Coach. She is, oh my goodness. Yeah, I blinged her out. Like with the silver merch, these kind of remind me of each other. Boston type bags, both of them are Boston. This is the Speedy. This is the Coach. Very similar bags. The bandolier on here came with the regular leather strap. The zipper is a dream for some people, for Speedy, to have their zipper go all the way down on the sides. I think Speedy needs to be just like the original. If you're gonna give us a Speedy bag by Louis Vuitton, with the zipper going down on the sides, like this bag, like the Coach version of the Boston bag, make it be a special edition. I don't think Louis Vuitton should mess with Speedy. I think Speedy needs to stay classic, like it originally came out. And then if you're going to give us a different look, like you did in the size 20, make it be like a limited edition or just a new edition of the Speedy bag. I don't think the Speedy needs to be changed. But in all honesty, this is a couple of inches bigger. And because the mouth opens all the way down to the side, it is wider, so you can get in the bag a little faster. But don't get me on the Speedy 30. The Speedy 30 is perfect. Okay, the next bag decorated is the Lana from Coach. Absolutely love the Lana bag. It has the heart on here and the different chains on here. Just beautiful. And then more Balenciaga. This is the tan color cappuccino, in the not the Bel Air, but the Rodeo. And I don't even have to say, you can see, totally blinged out. Balenciaga. I absolutely love this bag. This bag is absolutely beautiful. And it's carried like this, carried open. This is the medium size. It comes in a bigger size. And this is the bag that I really, really believe that made people go back and start blinging out their bags a little bit more. Because if you go online and just look up Balenciaga Rodeo, some people say rodeo is not rodeo. The two Balenciaga bags are named off of streets and areas in California. So this is Rodeo, and the bigger one is Bel Air. So this is pronounced Rodeo, not rodeo. And she is very spacious. She also opens up on the side as well. And people compare these two bags to Hermes bags, and I also have it in the black. So bling out your bag. Have fun with it. If you like quiet luxury, take off all the bling. This is one of those bags that will be beautiful with or without bling. None of these bags require the bling in order for them to be beautiful. We only do it to have some different and some style to our own personalized look. That's the only reason why we do it. So it's not to make the bag look more presentable or anything like that. It's to give it a personal bling. But if you're somebody that don't like all that and why you got all that hanging from your bag, my mama and my sister ask me that all the time, take it off. The only thing that you would be hanging from, that would be hanging from this bag if you took everything off, would be the key right here. But everything else, you could take it off. And you can even take that off if you want it, and it's because it's removable, and this strap is removable. It's exactly like the black one that I have. It has feet as well, very wide, very beautiful. The leather on here is leathering. So yeah. So all of these bags that I've shown you are the ones that you're gonna see the most with the most bling on it, especially Coach, Empire, and Balenciaga. Louis Vuitton can take it or leave it. They'll bling out, they will, but they don't really do it on all their bags. But Balenciaga that's one of their phases that they're going through, and Coach has just caught on and is doing it well. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to do, a quick video on quiet luxury or blinging it out. Make your own personal choice on how you want to do it. It's yours to bling it out. Put a big old apple on the front of your bag, or take everything off, include the tag, and just be like, I don't want anybody to know what I'm carrying. Of course, if you're carrying a monogram, the most iconic monogram bag that you could carry, everybody's gonna know what this is, whether you have bling on it or not. But some might not know Balenciaga. Some people might not know this bag. A lot of people, Coach and Louis Vuitton are one of the two most recognizable bags, right? And this could be an all leather bag with just a little bit of Louis Vuitton on it, and you still know what it is. The same with Coach. Coach has a lot of quiet luxury that we have woken up with all the bling. So, because this bag could be quiet. If I took everything off, all it has is that tag right there. Yeah, so it's all about how you want to do it. It's your personal preference. So why all the chains? It's just a phase that we're all doing right now. It's a fun thing. It could be one day where I'd be like, you know what? I don't want none of this on my bags. I'm taking it all off, you know? So I go through those moments where I do that. But for right now, I love blinging them out. I love changing them out. I love redesigning them and putting a different chain here, moving something there. I do interchange with Balenciaga because this is not a Balenciaga chain. I believe I got this off of Amazon, but it definitely could be Balenciaga-ish, but I put it on the Louis Vuitton. Would I put a Louis Vuitton, a Balenciaga branded tag on Louis Vuitton? Some people would, but I don't. I don't like mixing brands like that, but some people do. I've seen people put Louis Vuitton Twillies on Coach bags. That's their preference. That's the way they want to do their bag. They pay for it, so they can do that. I don't personally like mixing brands like that. It's just not my thing. But anyway, to make a short video, fun video, that's all I wanted to say today, and just give you some views on why people are doing this. It's the latest fun. Decorate, personalize my bag. You may have the same one, but because I added something to mine to give it my own little flavor, they don't look identical. So yeah, that's all it is. Thanks for watching. Thank you for your support. If you're watching this for YouTube, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and if you comment, I promise I will respond. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you all for watching this here video.